I don't know what's wrong with me. A month ago, I was on top of the world and everything was fine, and now it just feels like I've crashed and burned for no reason.
Very interesting.
What's interesting? Why are you writing that down?
Oh, no reason. Have you ever heard of manic depressive disorder?
Doctor, I may have been a little unstable lately, but I'm not crazy. And isn't it called bipolar disorder?
Well, yes, it is called bipolar disorder, but it just clashes with the vaguely 60s theme you're going for in this production. There are two types of manic depressive disorder. Type 2 is generally regarded as being the milder form, characterized by hypomania and elevated mood, but no extreme manic episodes, which characterize type 1.
I'm sorry, extreme manic episodes?
Picture this. You're naked, in the street, running around, proclaiming you're the second coming of Christ to all the townspeople who care to listen. Based on our sessions, I can safely say that you're categorically type 2.
Great. So I am crazy.
Totally bonkers, but not as committed to the bit as the type 1s.
That was not nearly as reassuring as you probably thought it would be. So should I be shopping for a straitjacket on my way to the madhouse or what?
No, you need therapy and medication. But if it was actually the 60s instead of you just appropriating the aesthetic in the name of the vibes, it would be off to the insane asylum with you.
Well, aren't you just delightful?
But that was then, this is now. And we like to recommend therapy and medication, or maybe some of that newfangled chakras, crystal charging, sound baths, hooey that we've been hearing so much about.
I see where you're going with this, but what does it mean for me?
We'll get there, but first, do you want to see my ink blots?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was paying you $200 an hour for show and tell.
You're not. Your dad is paying me $200 an hour for show and tell. Now just look at my ink blot. I worked very hard on it. I call this one Brenda.
I'm pretty sure that's just a piece of paper that literally says Brenda on it.
Fascinating observation. Let's try another one, shall we? When you look at this image, tell me, what do you see? And tonight you're watching Hostess with the Mostest, the program where I teach you everything there is to know about entertaining, all the A's and Z's for throwing a party that your guests will never forget and that your neighbors will envy. On tonight's episode, we will be discussing setting the table and proper table etiquette. A good hostess of high pedigree always sets her cutlery to be used from the outside in, meaning if I catch you using your dessert spoon for the hors d'oeuvres, I will find you and kill you. That was a very funny joke. I should tell another one. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Didn't you hear me? I said knock, knock. Miss Mania, boy, am I glad to see you. I've been dealing with her for far too long. Miss Depression, where is she? She's been crying in the bathroom for the past hour. Oh, shh, here she comes. It's just so sad. What's sad? Everything! Typical Miss Depression. Can't say I'm surprised. Hey, what's for dinner? Well, I don't know. What'd you get at the grocery store with the $100 I gave you? Yeah, about that. Hi, did you need help finding anything? Oh, no thanks, I'm all set. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my God, is this silk? What kind of a cushion is that? It's polyester. In fact, I'm pretty sure that that one is a Forastera double knit. Thanks, I'll take it. Are you sure you don't want to try it on first? This dress is a rather expensive investment piece.
How much is it?
Let's see. $99.99 after taxes. Whatever you do, don't go crazy today. This money is for groceries and groceries only. If you wander into another boutique and spend all of it on clothes, again, there will be hell to pay.
I think she said I should absolutely go ahead and buy clothes with it. Are you kidding me? You bought a pretty dress with our grocery money. Again.
Hey now, it's a very pretty dress. See?
Oh, that is very pretty.
Don't you start. Thanks to you and your little enabler over there, we don't have anything to eat except for polyester with a side of ice cubes.
I will not let you eat Roberta.
And who is Roberta? The dress. I named her Roberta. And now there's a Roberta? She just seems like a Roberta, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. Turn that frown upside down. Let's order pizza. I love pizza. Order pizza? With what money? How much did that even cost? Just please tell me you got change. Please, please. Yeah. You did get change, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah? Yeah, of course I did. How much? One entire, shiny, new, freshly minted penny? One shiny, new, freshly minted penny gets you ice cubes for dinner. What? No. Not again.
Bon appetit. I guess. What's the matter? Your ice cubes are getting cold.
Oh, nothing. Just not hungry, I guess. Oh, give it up. We all know you're dead inside now. Just do us all a favor and hide it behind an effervescent disposition like the rest of us. Oh, hey, look. Guess who I am? You should keep making that face. It really highlights your premature wrinkles.
What's got you down? Did something happen today?
What didn't happen today?
I was having a very pleasant dream about being dead until God decided to punish me with the start of another day. I tried willing myself back to sleep, but it was no use. Monday had begun. I've been meaning to stick my head in the oven for a while. I don't know why I keep putting it off.
No, don't do that. You'll burn your beautiful face right off. Remember, you want to look cute in the casket. Come on, chin up. With the right embalming, even a 6 like you can give all the other corpses in the morgue stiffs.
That wasn't funny.
Who said I was joking?
Just ignore her. She's a piece of work who hates your guts. You were saying?
I'd barely been awake for 30 minutes before I was reaching for the pills. And who could blame me? Their prescription, after all.
God, even just listening to you makes me need a cigarette. I honestly can't stand you. When I'm in charge, everything's fine. I'm happy, I'm productive, but as soon as you take over, everything goes downhill and it's all just day after day of doom and gloom and taking sleeping pills as soon as you wake up in the morning.
I don't want to die, but you just want to ruin that for the rest of us, don't you?
At least I'm not going to ruin her life with bankruptcy.
At least I'm not going to ruin her life by ending it. I'm pretty sure that dying is worse than bankruptcy by a lot.
At least I'm not some whore.
Oh no, you did not just call me some whore.
Oh yeah, I guess you don't get paid for it. That makes you some kind of slut. If your sexual indiscretions are going to be as indiscriminate as your spending habits, you could at least have the decency to make some money off of it.
First of all, I am not just some whore, I am the whore. Why, I'm the whore extraordinaire, thank you very much. Second of all, I don't do it for the money, I do it because I'm bored.
But why? Why are you so impossibly hell-bent on the constant pursuit of stimulation with men, with spending, with everything under the sun?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Maybe it's because every time I'm alone with my own thoughts for more than 5 minutes, I turn into you.
You're ruining her life. Running her wallet into the ground is probably the least of your wrongdoings. You're impulsive, you have no sense of boundaries, and you're always picking fights.
That is true. Just because you're always acting like you're on Molly doesn't mean it's easy to be around you. You are aware that your temper is the exact sort of thing that ruins relationships, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
See? Told you so.
And you? Don't even get me started. In fact, I ought to go on lithium and be done with both of you because you're both insufferable.
No, don't. You'll be an emotionless vegetable, even deader inside than you already are.
Yeah, what she said. Besides, who else are we gonna torment?
Literally, anybody else, you illiterate bimbo. Learn to read. Just get out of my life and stay out, please.
It doesn't exactly work like that. We never asked for this either.
We're trapped on this roller coaster too, but we're right here with you.
Great! Sounds like I'm together with my favorite people forever. God, why am I like this? I'm just losing my marbles constantly.
It's not our fault that you're mental. You're the one sitting here talking to yourself.
But the last time we had this discussion, we all came to the conclusion that she's the crazy one, you're the runner-up, and I'm the normal one. Right, guys? Guys?
What even was that? That was so weird. It was giving acid. It was giving DMT.
It happens. Ink blots can provide great insight into the mind.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but that's all the time we have for today. Until next time. You've given me a lot to think about. Wait! Wait, you haven't paid me! Get your skinny behind back here this instant! Nut job.